Slava Ukraini! Guys, today I felt really inspired and I just want you to enjoy the aesthetic of the everbook while I'll tell you something. You see, I really like the idea behind the external brain, how it expands, how it becoming environmental thing, all those piles of notebooks and folders which grow and keeps all the information about your life. I mean, like, how many of you can say, I know exactly how I felt like and what I did 18th of October 2018, for example, or any other random date? How many of you at least simply track all of the good stuff that happened to you? And here on this channel, we write everything down. That's our superpower, to collect and to save information. And maybe I'll do this with some mistakes. Maybe it'll look messy for someone else or even for you, but I wrote it down and that's the main thing. So today I would like to take you on a little journey with my everbook once again. I want to show you what exactly I write down and why do I do this and how actually I keep my everbook and all the notes inside of it. So we will start with catch-all page, I guess, or you can call it whatever you want. That's the main page of the day. You can see I like to keep my date up here and then use some bullet points to have my stuff that I have to do. I like to keep my journal in here also, and that's like the main page of any notebook that you're using. As you can tell from previous video, I have my everbook separated for two sides. That's like the idle section and that's the active section. And we will start from the left part, from the idle section. Of course, I keep here my blanks and templates. Right now I do not have any templates inside, but I do have some blank sheets, and that's basically all you need, just a blank sheet of paper. I'm not even using lines or dots, as you can see. I just like to be a little more creative about it. Today I want to get a little bit more deep down into the things I'm writing in, because my channel is called I Wrote It Down, and that's because I'm basically writing down everything what happens with me in my life. Not only journal, I also like planners and so on. So the first thing is the book I'm writing right now. I'm gonna translate you how it's called. If some of you know Ukrainian language, you may get a sneak peek what this book is all about. I'm not keeping all of the notes for the book in here, because otherwise my everbook will become too thick, but all the main things are in here. The next one is someday maybe list, and as you can see, I like to mark things on the corner here because that's the left part of the everbook, and when it's not fully opened I can just take a sneak peek in here and choose the folder that I'll need. So back to someday maybe list. I will also share with you some information from here, at least the structure, how I keep it. First is the main tasks, like you can see here also bullet points. I like to transition them further if I want to take this task out this week or this month. On the right side of the page you can see if the action requires a particular date or place, I will also mark it, so it's easier for me to navigate. For example, if I go here, I can see like here I have to do, or I wanted to do something from here. Also, I keep here a list about what I should learn or watch in near future. I have my YouTube ideas here, and be ready, you will see a lot of this blue stickers around here, because that's like some private stuff I need to cover, but I really wanted to show you the structure about how I keep my folders inside of the everbook, so I decided just to cover the personal information so you could get the whole picture about how I do keep it. So that's the list what I want to do with my wife. That's the movies I'd like to watch. Of course, you can see it's only few movies down here, because when the list is getting striked out completely, I just throw it out. I don't need this anymore. Here's a little folder about the books I'd like to read. I do have a lot of books I'd like to read, but unfortunately I do not have a lot of free time for it. And the last one is super personal list, so I'm not even gonna show you how it's called. That's basically the stuff that you may want to keep in your someday maybe list. To be exact, here goes all the stuff that you may want to do someday, or maybe not, or maybe it would be cool if you could, but it doesn't mean that you should. So the next one is the reference folder or bundle, and I do keep here some of the information. Actually, to be honest, that's the small part of the reference bundle. I keep a lot of information in my desk, stationery, but something that I might need while I'm out, I do save here. For example, I have some information about my bicycle in here that I might need if I'd like to change some parts from the bicycle. I do have here a folder with debts, and those are when people owe me money, or if I do owe someone money, that's all goes in here. The next list is the donations list. I do help our army in the current war after I got injured and retired from the army, so at least I'm trying to help with money. I do have some health problems, and so I have here list of recommendations what I should eat to get my health better and what I should avoid. Also, we like to play some family poker, and if I win something, for example, I have won last time the Blackwing pencil. You have seen it on my channel before. I just write it down so I could remember it. And the last one from this folder is just reminders. The same Blackwing, you can see my son and wife have to buy me one because I won it in a poker. And basically, if something like not a task, but it would be better if you remember it, just goes on to this list. That's all for the reference bundle, and we're moving on to the stoicism. You see, I like to create some soliloquies, and I do keep them in separate bundle on my desktop, and after I finish with some soliloquies, I put them in there. But I also like to get my deep thoughts onto the paper. For example, if I'm learning stoicism right now, I do like to take some notes about the basics of the stoicism, and as you can see, I just write down some main things, and after that it may go into my self-education bundle, which I'm also keeping at my desk. That's my work bundle. That's basically like a second reference bundle, but themed with my work stuff. I do keep here some numbers that I might need, and I have my annual calendar in here. It's not your standard calendar, I'll show you in a moment. It has this departures, milestones sheet. As you can see, the whole year is listed here. This particular sheet of paper is already, as you can see, 8 months old, or even almost 9. Also, I do keep here some of the tiles, if you can call them like that. I created this by myself and just have for every month of the year till the rest of the year. I do like to keep here my monthly checklists, so I won't forget anything that I should do every month, particularly at the date, for example 1st, 15 and so on. That's it for the calendar. And the last thing is most personal for me. Here I keep some photos of my wife, my kids, and some cards, which means a lot to me. And I'm gonna go down on it. Just you deserve to know that I like to keep such sentimental things and have it on me. So moving on into our active part of the everbook, and first what you can see is the inbox folder. To be honest with you, it's almost all the time empty because all the information goes in here. I like to review it throughout the day and just put whatever it needs to be put. The next one is the master task. I told you earlier about this thing. That's basically just the next action list from the getting things done. Next one is my health care list. That's basically just a journal. You see, after I get injured on the war, I got some health issues, and if I feel bad at the particular day, I do not write here every day, only when I feel bad. I describe here what exactly I feel, how I feel, and then I just show this to my doctor and he helps me out. Next one is also journal type of thing. That's my training session notebook, and I used to write in here like the reps, the weights I'm working with and so on, but I just came to the format that I just write the date and how I felt, what I did, what I have achieved on the training, and I feel like it's more suitable for me. Next is the reading log. I like to log my reading sessions. I also do have here just a list of how many pages and when I read. Here I have some quotes from the books I read. I like to refer to them time to time and to get my soliloquies done with it. Also, I do have dictionary here. I have few different handwriting dictionaries. That's like my active reading log bundle, and after I finish with it, or when it's becoming too thick to carry around, I just archive it into my reading bundle, which I'm keeping in my desktop. That's basically how I like to keep. Also, I have here the second calendar. That's the main calendar because it's current month in here. And here, as you can see, I like to keep my weekly layouts and of course my monthly layout, as you could see earlier in the annual calendar review. When it goes to planning, that's the main thing I'm operating with. Next one, I like to keep a few active projects in here. I used to carry the whole bundle with projects, but you can't take a lot of projects at the same time, so I see no reason to carry all of them around. I just keep them on my desk and just throwing around some active projects right now into my right half of the everbook, because that's the half of the everbook that I'm reviewing every day. And the main beast is the logbook. As you can see, I do keep my logbook maybe a little bit messy, but I like the way it is because as you can see, I'm using some sheets from my catch-all system in here, for example, and even just what is this, like paper from my son's school commonplace book or something. That's the main reviewing thing that I'm using every day and every week and every month, and of course when it becomes too thick, it just gets archived into different logbooks. And basically that's it. I also would like to show you how easy it is to operate the everbook actually. as you can see, just like that, all the information got inside. And the main thing about the everbook that you can spread the sheets out, you know. You can just use, for example, this. You need some information from here, and if you watch me from the side how I work with my everbook, it looks so messed up, and like how do you even understand where to watch, how do you get all those bundles together afterwards. But to be completely honest with you, it's like the most organized chaos that you can create on this planet, because that's basically your external brain that you're just using however you want, and you can lay it down however you want, and you can build it yourself. You can create bundles, you can create folders in here, and nobody can tell you how do you have to use your everbook. That's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for creating this warm, friendly atmosphere on this channel. I really do appreciate all of your comments. I do read them all. And remember, our superpower is to write it all down.